Welcome guys, thank you so much for joining in. Yes, you read that right guys. In this video, I'm going to show you why I believe the Bitcoin market cycle is not over yet. Because if you look at this price action Bitcoin starting in a weekly time frame, I want to show you a very interesting scenario that played out in actual bear market since 2013. Because if you look at this price movement here from 2013, impulsive move, corrective move. But if you look at this corrective move properly guys, you can see here with each and every corrective move we always had this relief rally type of scenario. Only then an actual trend reversal played out for Bitcoin. And if we look at this trend reversal also properly from this swing high till this swing low area, you can see the price or this relief rally never closed properly above this 0.618 Fibonacci retracement line. And after that we saw an actual trend reversal. Why? Because this scenario here, the relief rally getting rejection or not being able to close above this 0.618 usually indicate this dead cat bounce type of scenario. Because according to the dead cat bounce, you can see here stock price going up. When we see this steep low or this price correction type of scenario, we always have some sort of a recovery phase, and this recovery phase will never close above this 0.5 Fibonacci line in a traditional market. But since crypto is bit volatile, we have said the 0.618 is also very important. And you can see here when we had this relief rally, the price of Bitcoin was not able to find support above this 0.618, just like as shown here in the example, and then we started this actual downtrend. You can see here, right? And now let's go here and look at this from 2017. Impulsive movement and then corrective movement. But if you look at the corrective movement properly guys, you can see this corrective movement also had this similar scenario, price drop and then a relief rally before again starting this trend here to the downside. And if you take this Fibonacci retracement from this swing high till this swing low area, you can also see here guys the price of Bitcoin came around this 0.618 but was not able to find support above it, and then we saw this actual trend reversal appearing for Bitcoin. Now let's look again from 2019, right? We had this really nice impulsive move, and before we saw this actual movement here to the downside, the price also did a pretty similar scenario. I mean, pullback and a recovery phase. This recovery phase again was not able to find a proper support above this 0.618 Fibonacci line. You can see we came around this 0.618 but was not able to find support above it, and after that you can see we saw this price reversal type of scenario. And in our case right now, as you can see, if you would say this is also pretty similar scenario, right? From this swing high till this swing low, you can see getting rejection around this 0.618 Fibonacci line, and then again a correction. Then this correction must be already over. I am going to show you with the reason the price correction was over when we came around this 30,000 to 28,000 price range in a next example. But for now, if you look at this price action here, you can see the price of Bitcoin has already started this new run here to the upper direction and also broken out of this previous high. So now this is actually giving us an indication that the price of Bitcoin has not ended this actual market cycle. So that's why guys, that's why I strongly believe if we do see any sort of a shakeout on our way, even a retracement again towards this 53,000, that doesn't make us bearish. Please keep this in mind. This could still continue this rally here to the upper direction, forming this higher highs, higher lows continuation pattern for Bitcoin. Because if you look at this one here, you can see, right, even if we are going to see any sort of retracement, we could still form this higher highs, higher lows continuation pattern and continue this trend here to the upper direction. And now let me show you why around this price range of 30,000, 28,000, that was the market bottom, and this could be an actual new trend for Bitcoin. And also guys, let me make you aware, we have around $4,700 bonus available for our community members from BYBIT and Phemex. If you like to trade Bitcoin, then feel free to use this BYBIT referral, which is giving around $3,500 bonus to our community member. And if you like to trade altcoin, then you can use this Phemex referral, which is giving around $1,200 bonus. So this is a great opportunity. Try grabbing it. So now let's switch into other chart. So guys, now if you look at this price action of Bitcoin in a daily time frame using this Williams percentage R and this ATR normalized. Since many of you have recently joined my channel, you might be unaware of this educational content, and also this example could help you a lot when you see another bigger correction appearing in Bitcoin, and also could help you to find out the market bottom. Yes, you heard that right, guys, because if you look at this price action and look at this Williams percentage error and this ATR normalized, this horizontal line, this red line, what you can see, this red line is lying around -95, and for this ATR normalized, this red line again, the horizontal line, is lying around +95. So now whenever you see this Williams percentage error and this ATR normalized giving us the same confirmation, I mean, if you see this Williams percentage error approaching around this -95 and at the same time this ATR normalized also at around +95, that is the time when we get this confirmation. So now let me show you with an example. If we go back here from 2017, you can see, guys, before we had this actual crazy run for Bitcoin around this range, here this Williams percentage error did came around this horizontal line that was lying around -95, and exactly to the downside you can see this ATR normalized was also above this +95. So whenever we get this similar confirmation from this Williams percentage error and ATR normalized, this usually indicates around that price range the market might have bottomed. And if you look at this, in our case, you can see when the price of Bitcoin was heading to the upside, we did had some shakeout on our way and also bigger pullback. But this Williams percentage error and this ATR normalized around this price range, the market might have bottomed in. And after that, you can see we had this really nice impulsive movement for Bitcoin, right? So you can see here, after that, you can see we never had this similar confirmation in price action of Bitcoin until we came across this 2018 scenario. You can see here, if we look at this Williams percentage error, right, and also the ATR normalized, where we can find the next confirmation exactly around this price range. You can see here, guys, when we had this price correction around that range, the Williams percentage error started to appear around this -95, and at the same time the ATR normalized was also around this +95, giving us a confirmation that around this area, right, the market might have bottomed in. And after that, you can see, guys, after that the price of Bitcoin again started this new impulsive movement here from 2019. So that's why, guys, this confirmation from this Williams percentage error and ATR normalized doesn't happen pretty often. But when we do see this kind of scenario appearing, that is a great advantage to look for long opportunities, because we know after this confirmation here as well, the market did saw more pullback. So that's why when we get this kind of confirmation, we always wait few days or a week, let the market cool down, and then look for long opportunities. So you can see, if you look at this here from 2020, when we had this massive price correction or this black swan event, exactly around that range, this Williams percentage error was already approaching around this -95, and you can see here this ATR normalized was above +95, giving us a confirmation that around this area the market might have bottomed. And you can see after that we started this new impulsive move for Bitcoin, right? And now this is very interesting, guys. If you look at this price correction from 2021, right, I just showed you, if you want to look this also as a dead cat bounce, then I think around this 28 to 30,000, when we reach there, the market might have bottomed in. Because if you look at this, when we had this price correction, the Williams percentage error was again starting to appear around this -95 area, and at the same time the ATR normalized was also approaching around this +95 area, giving us a confirmation that around this range the market might have bottomed in. And now you can see, guys, since then the price of Bitcoin has also started this new rally here to the upward direction. So that's why, guys, that's why I strongly believe the Bitcoin market cycle is not over yet. And if you do see any sort of a shakeout on our way, we are aware that should be absolutely normal for Bitcoin, because we have some strong line of support lying around for Bitcoin around this price range of 50 to 58,000 range. And guys, now if this trend is going to continue or show any sort of a reversal, I strongly believe that we could be testing around this 1.618 Fibonacci extension line before price chooses an actual trend direction, either to the upside or to the downside, but I strongly believe that we could be approaching around this 1.618, which is around 77,000 price range, before price chooses an actual trend direction. Let's also have a quick look at this price action in a bit different way. So guys, now if we look at this price action Bitcoin again here in a daily time frame, and for those individuals who have watched my video from yesterday, they know we were calling this price movement to happen here in Bitcoin price action. Why? Because according to this fractal here from 2020, 2021, and also according to this Fibonacci line, before the price of Bitcoin has shown and movement here to the upside, in most of the cases, the trend has always seen a pullback at least towards this 0.5 Fibonacci line before continuing this rally here to the upper direction. We had this similar scenario unfolding here again and again. With each and every price retracement, you can see the 0.5 Fibonacci line was always tested before continuing the rally. And this similar scenario was also unfolding here in our case. That's why we said, hey, be careful that even though we are actually bullish on Bitcoin, but in the midterm or the immediate short term, there might be some more shakeout on our way before price starts this move here to the upper direction, because we know if this trend here right now is going to see any sort of a reversal towards this 0.5 to 0.38 to Fibonacci line between this 53 to 56,000 range, we are still going to be bullish, because this is still a higher highs, higher lows continuation pattern that I've already showed you on my yesterday video, guys. And now if you look at this in a bit different way, again in a daily time frame, yesterday I've been very clear. If the price of Bitcoin is going to show any sort of a weakness and pull back here to the downside, this 20 exponential moving average, right, which is lying around 58,000 area, is going to be extremely strong support for Bitcoin here in the immediate short term, and we could still see an upward price movement. But if we do fail to find support on this 20 exponential moving average, then only we are going to look around this 50 exponential moving average as a next potential downward price target. Because if this trend is going to see a pullback again around this 50 exponential moving average, which is lying around 53,000 right now, guys, this is absolutely normal. No need to panic, because in an uptrend like this, you can see we do see shakeout happening and price still continue the rally here to the upper direction. And guys, not just only because of this 20 exponential moving average right now, for the immediate short term around this 58,000, we have an extremely strong support, right? And also if you would look at this using the Fibonacci extension line, you can see the 0.786. If we do see retracement around that range, you can see again 58,000 is a strong support, right? And also looking through the CPI indicator, let me show you that. So guys, now if we look at this price action of Bitcoin in a 4-hour time frame using this CPI indicator, you can see according to the CPI indicator as well, the price of Bitcoin was not able to find support above this monthly R3 line, and now we are seeing this pullback type of scenario. So if this pullback is going to continue lower, then the next support is lying around this monthly R2 line, and this monthly R2 line is also lying around 58,500 price area. So now we are aware, if we do see any sort of a pullback, right, then around this price range of 58,000, we do have some strong line of support lying around from this CPI line, 20 exponential moving average, and also from this Fibonacci line of 0.786 around 58,000. So these are some of the scenarios I wanted to share with you in today's episode. If you enjoyed my work, then come on guys, hit that like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. By saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye guys.